What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video a little bit different. I'm going to be doing an update on my 2020 iPad Air Magic keyboard. So I know that there was a newly announced or already probably released by the time this video gets uploaded. I believe it's just the same exact model but just in white. I'm pretty sure that they didn't update any of the features. I may be wrong. Please correct me if I am in the comments. But I just wanted to let you guys know how I feel about using this keyboard after, I believe, a year now that I've had it. And just my overall impressions and thoughts and things that I've liked and things that I haven't liked. So, as you guys can see, this is a 12.9-inch iPad Pro. I bought it, I think probably like the same week it came out. I'm not sure, probably like that same, yeah, probably the same week. And I also bought this in the pencil that came with it as well that I bought. So I've been using this keyboard. I used it throughout my last year in college, and right now just for editing and stuff like that lately. And overall, the build quality to this day is actually still holding up pretty decent. I know it's only been a year, and for the price, I mean, it's like 300 something bucks when I bought it. It's holding out pretty decent if I do say so myself, because there's all the keys work, very clicky, tactile response, great feeling. Like everything still works. It does, since it's not like a plastic. It's like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a silky like type feeling. Like it's not plastic. It's just like a little rubber material, I guess you could say. It does attract some lint and dust. As you guys can see, it is kind of dirty. Sorry about that. I should probably cleaned it. But other than that, there isn't really much wear and tear on it. I did, like I mentioned, use it a lot for school and taking notes and stuff like that. Let me show you guys the front side. I also have had a lot of spills on this, like I put water on it accidentally, it's gotten wet and stuff like that, and it's overall doing pretty good. It's holding up pretty good. The top side might be a little bit more busted than the other side, but for it being a year old and the treatment that I've been giving it hasn't been the most like cautious, it's overall pretty not that bad. The bottom does look kind of bad. It is mostly just staining. I don't know what the hell all that stuff is, but it's mostly just staining. And just like this, like opening it up like that's like with one finger, it's not really doable. You kind of need to shimmy that thing up with two because of the weight. It's distributed kind of weirdly. Other than that, it's doing pretty well. The keys, the functionality that they have, the ability to do shortcuts with command and tab, and then what's the other one? It's command and then command, and you can hold it right there and it lets you know all the commands for that specific type of application you're in. So since I'm in home screen, it'll let me, if I command and then hit H or space bar or switch apps, stuff like that, all that will be able to tell me by pressing command. So it'll let me know what specific apps have what their commands are, and that's very, very useful. The price, it was steep. However, I do remember that I did drop like 300 bucks, 350 when it first came out. But other than that, I've had a really good time with it. I do wish there was like more of a, I don't know, like there's times where I just want to have the iPad by itself, and I kind of wish this keyboard could like flip to the back of it and just be like a stand or something like that, so I can prop it up against it. But if you want to have it propped up, you kind of have to like have it like this in this position. But not all surfaces that I put my iPad can have this much space. Sometimes it's just the iPad in itself. That's why I thought that maybe in the new model that they announced, the white one, they're going to be able to flip this to the back or something, like get away where you can put this and put it in the back so that you can actually have like a kickstand or something like that. I know that's probably not something we're going to see and not something that we'll get anytime soon, but it's okay. I guess if since most surfaces are flat, I guess it'll work out most of the time. But I'm just talking about like those instances when you're like I don't know, like laying in the couch and you don't want to put it, like the couch isn't completely flat like a wood surface is, and you kind of struggle like to like press stuff and stuff like that. But it's just a little minor complaint. My typing speed on this has been like 75 words per minute when compared to like probably no, it's probably like 65 words per minute on this, and probably like 70 on the actual mechanical keyboard that I have on my desktop. So it's a little slower, I will admit that, but it's not that bad. It does the job done. It's not mechanical by any means, but it does have that good clicky feel. It does remind me of the butterfly switches from my old MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. It is not mechanical like I mentioned, so but it is feel better than most. What was the other one? The Smart Folio keyboard. I definitely did not like that keyboard. I remember I had it and I just could not use it because it felt like you were just pressing on air. Like this you have some feedback response, and I really love that, and I love that. The trackpad is kind of weird because it just kind of locks onto things. So like it's not like an actual mouse where you can like freely, like it'll try to lock onto things so you can click, but let me go on a website. Let me see. So right now I'm just on my YouTube. Let me go to Slick Deals. So, let me show you guys actually the command thing I showed you guys. So on the Safari, as you can see, there's like a way more things you can do on Safari with the shift and the tab and stuff like that. So the list is huge. Like each app is gonna have their little features that you can do with them. But let me just go to Slick Deals. What was I gonna show you guys? I was gonna show you guys something. Hold on, I'll probably remember. Oh, okay. So it's like you can you don't have to actually click on it. It's touch sensitive. So like I clicked on that, but like I just barely tapped it. You can double click, like right click, and it'll do the open in background, open a new window, and these options right here. So like if you want to just start it in a new tab, it'll kind of just throw it up there. I really do think that this keyboard makes the iPad Pro into more of a computer, in my personal opinion, because this is the only thing I've been using to edit videos for the past half year, and I'm not missing a MacBook Pro, and I'm also loving the versatility that the iPad Pro provides. Like there's a lot of things that you could do with it that you just can't do with a normal computer, because like I mentioned, like right now it's in computer mode, I guess, but I can literally use my finger on it. I can literally just pick it up because it's hung on there by magnets. So if I pull hard enough, and it's not just like any little slight pull, like you kind of have to grip it and pull back to actually remove it, and it'll basically just be a normal tablet, which is amazing because you can't really do that on any other well, you can on 2-in-1 computers, but Apple doesn't have one, and I haven't really seen too many Windows ones that I actually like. The battery life, it has no battery, so it's just connected by the magic. It does drain your battery, but it's probably just like 2 or 3% more. Oh, actually, because it is backlit, but I don't have that enabled. I never had that enabled. I don't know how much more it would drain as of right now, but the battery drain on without the backlit is probably like an extra 2% an hour. It depends how many hours you use it. I've never used this whole entire thing on more than an hour or two, so I don't really know how long it would last with the thing versus compared to not having it on. But I do not have the backlit, so I know that some people have said in the past that the backlighting does affect the amount of battery life that the iPad gets. But other than that, I've been really enjoying the iPad Pro keyboard. If you guys are interested in or really thinking about getting one, yeah, just pull the trigger if you guys want, if you can justify the price. Because personally now I wouldn't have bought this keyboard because I can't really justify the price because I'm not in school anymore. But if you're just like a college student or like a high school student, or like your work needs you to be on on a computer sort of, I know that it's technically not a full-fledged computer, but you do get much of the benefits. You can always find workarounds to doing things that you need. Like there's an application for basically everything now, so you can really get a lot of good use out of this keyboard, and I've been really enjoying it. So build quality is pretty good. It's held up. It does get pretty dusty, and it does stain since it's not plastic and you can't really wipe it off. I guess you could if you really try to. I just don't want to mess with it too much because it's still holding up pretty well. Clickiness is good. Probably the only probably downside I said like is the price, and then the fact that if you just want to have like a tablet mode, you kind of can't. It's always gonna be like in this standard laptop setup, but it is what it is. It's pretty easy to pop out, and the thing is that if some of it was still covered, if this was still being able to be covered while being in this case, I would not have an issue because my only fear is once you pull this off, it's basically naked. The whole entire iPad, it has no protection on the sides or anything like that. Let me just show you guys. Well, see like that, the magnet's failing. Okay, let me show you guys. So there is no real side protection. It's basically just the top and the bottom. So there is basically just that. It does have a port on the other side, I believe. Yeah, it's a USB-C port, I believe. But overall, yeah, guys, check it out, give it a try. Go to your local Apple store and go ahead, click on it, and see if it's worth it for you guys. Because back when I got it, I thought it was worth it for me. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. This video was filmed on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So let me know if this quality is way better than compared to my other videos, because I might just switch over to using my phone as the recording. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace.